Any mention?
Put like a fan hindered. Put like a fan hindered.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg
Yes.
to mention item number 35.
You want to upgrade the matter for arguing?
Not ready, Yana.
Or you want adjournment?
Yes, Yana.
Okay. Put it like a fan. Other side.
For 2 weeks, Yana.
No objection, Your Honor.
You're appearing for respondent.
Respondent number 6.
Speak louder, I can't hear you.
Respondent number 6.
Okay. 2 weeks, yes.
Another item, Yana, item number 38. And for respondent number 1, Yana.
Where's the petitioner? You inform them?
Inform him, Yana.
Okay, 2 weeks, yes.
1 week, Yana.
1 week?
Yes, Yana.
Oh, it's once you ask, you'll give you time. It's up to the court how much.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 36, madam. I'm required to place some documents, madam.
36?
36, madam.
36 is this clarification one letter of 1986.
BSF?
No, madam.
No.
Negrims.
No objection?
No objection. The document is very important.
2 weeks time.
2 weeks, yes.
Rajir.
Lordship,
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 14.
1-4.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, Mr. Nongbri is having some personal difficulty to appear in this matter today.
14. Okay. What about the connected matters?
Yes, Lordship.
All of those also?
Yes, Lordship.
He's on the station? 14 for how long?
2
1 week.
weeks, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Who's appearing? Mr. Kinta. Who is Mr. Kinta? Number 14.
Number 14. Yes, Your Honor.
There's no urgency. Yes.
No objection, Your Honor.
2 weeks, yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item number 33 and 34, my lord. I am for the petitioner, my lord. I was directed to file an additional affidavit, my lord. We are filing in the course of the day. So can this matter be 33 and 34? It's service
It is
matter.
similar.
Yeah. Promotion
Who's
matter.
the other side? Mr. Sen.
Mr. Sen, I have informed them yesterday.
34.
So I'm filing it course of the day. Let it matter.
1 second.
Affidavit is ready.
The affidavit is allowed by Mr. DSD submits that the affidavit, which is allowed by an order dated 34/2024, will be filed in the course of the day.
Yes. I'll file it, my lord. Let it come up to 2 weeks, my lord,
Yes,
for
sir.
hearing.
Yes, let list these matters after 2 weeks, 33 and 34. Yes.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 30, Your Lordship.
30?
30, Your Lordship. And for respondents 7 to 10 and 11, Your Lordship, in this
Why
matter.
you file your affidavit? Everything's ready.
Yes, ready, sir. Your Lordship.
You're for the petitioner?
Yes, Your Lordship.
No objection?
No objection.
How long? 1 week?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay, 2 weeks. Yes. 32, you ready with the matter?
No, Your Lordship, I'm seeking a adjournment for 30. As a conductor counsel, he is out of station, Your Lordship. I've informed the other side also, Your Lordship.
2 weeks, yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Yes. Madam.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
Lordship, the pension was stopped.
Yes, Mr. Dhar, you're appearing for respondent 6 to 8.
I'm appearing for 6, 7, and 8.
That's the bank, correct? You pay the pension, they've already given proof of life.
Lordship.
3 years he didn't come, right?
It was altogether around 8 years, Lordship.
80 years?
8 years.
They didn't appear.
No.
Lordship,
So,
but
they have not submitted their
Proof of life.
certificate.
Yes.
Lordship may kindly come to page number 24, Lordship. The life certificate has been submitted and it has been signed by the branch manager of the concerned branch, Lordship, in 17/11/2023, Lordship.
Page 24.
That came
Page
in
24,
the
Lordship.
23, Your Lordship.
And in 22 also, Lordship.
How many years was the pension stopped?
Lordship, 3 years he couldn't.
But then he says 8 years.
It was stopped from the year
2014 to 16, Lordship.
15, Your Lordship. From 15 it got stopped and they came in the year 2023.
22 also, Lordship. If Lordship allows me to submit.
No, Mr. Pandit, you verify. Now he's saying that from 15 a pension was stopped because he didn't give that life certificate.
Lordship, the pension was stopped from 2014 to 2016.
Then?
Lordship, in the petition also I mentioned he could not present himself.
Fine.
After that he presented himself, Lordship. He presented himself every year before the concerned branch, Lordship. Only thing is that in 2020 he didn't keep a copy of the life certificate he had submitted. From 2022 onwards he has kept a Xerox copy, Lordship. It is here. It has been signed by the branch manager himself, Lordship.
Let us see. You give copy to him also. Otherwise, how can it be? How old is the petitioner now? How old is the petitioner now? How old is he now?
He is approaching 70 years, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly see it 14th February 2022, Lordship. It has been signed by the branch manager of the concerned bank, which has stopped the pension, Lordship.
Mr. Dhar.
Lordship, now the thing here is that the entire amount, Your Lordship, that should be reconciled by the department Assam Rifles
All his dues.
and then submitted to us, Lordship. And then maybe we can.
Dr. Mosika, how can you help this poor petitioner? Now he has not got pension for how many years?
10 years, Lordship.
That's why you listed for separate list today, yes.
Lordship.
My Lord, Assam Rifles is saying that they have no role, my Lord. Now it is between bank and
Then the pension is released from whom?
by bank, my Lord.
No, Lordship.
No, the money.
By the
Now, sir, what has happened here is that now for 5-6 years, he has not been given the pension. Where is that money stuck up now?
There must be some mechanism, my Lord, how the bank recovers from the department.
if I'm not wrong, Lordship, the
But now once he's
entire
alive,
amount
my
will
Lord,
be-
he's alive he was alive during the entire
number 3,
period.
Your Lordship.
Since he's alive in 23, so he was alive in 16, 17, 18.
Of course. No, but where's the money lying? It's lying with you, it's lying with them.
It's lying with respondent number 3, Your Lordship, if I'm not mistaken.
Number 3 is the P and accounts officer. You are representing him, Mr. Dr. Mozika.
But what happened to pay and account office is not in the control of Assam
Not control of rifles. He's what? He's a independent entity.
Independent entity.
Then they have to appear by themselves.
That's what in earlier case they wrote a letter directly already from Dr.
This is not the same matter.
Not same matter, but the same officer, madam.
Do something to resolve this poor fellows. I mean, the poor bridges.
It's
How
been
is it
10
possible?
years, Lordship. Since 2014, he has not received his
But
pension, Lordship.
kindly grant me 1 week's time, my lord. I'll try to talk to respondent number 3. How to
Yes,
work it out, my lord.
this incident matter concerning the non-release of the pension of the petitioner. This matter is not petitioner. Today, when it has been taken up, Mr. A. Dhar, correct? On behalf of the bank, where the life certificate had been presented. Bank, so respondent number 8 bracket, submits that the pension was discontinued because the writ petition since the year 2014
14.
had not submitted the proof of life. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. Pandey, for the petitioner, today has also produced a certificate showing that the writ petitioner on 14/3/2022 had also appeared before the respondent number 8, and the same also had been duly acknowledged. Next, for the situation, it appears is due to the fact that for a certain number of years, the writ petitioner, for whatever reasons, could not present himself and to furnish the life certificate. In this view of the matter, Dr. N. Mozika was appearing for the respondent number
3.
Respondent number 3. For the Assam Rifle respondents, as I said, is directed to obtain instructions as to the status of the release of pension petitioner at the earliest. Yes, listed when?
Week or 10 days, man.
List the matter after 10 days, yes, for further orders.
Respondent number 3 is mentioned, my lord.
Respondent number 3, yes. It is
obtain instruction from respondent.
Yes, to obtain instructions from respondent number 3. Yes. Take this back for the time being. Otherwise, just straighten it out in 10 days and let him have his pension. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Daily list item number 1.
Status?
Lordship, we have filed an affidavit, Lordship, to that effect, Lordship. Right. Yesterday, Lordship, para 4, Lordship, indicates the date of delivery, Lordship.
So when you want to fix the evidence?
Lordship, I am instructed,
After
Lordship.
June 3rd.
June, Lordship.
So when?
June 24.
Did you get the numbers?
Numbers, Lordship?
The phone numbers of these witnesses? Because now it's, you can electronically also just issue one summons and then you can give the paper summons electronically, you can, so they can appear. Because official, you have how many? You have 2 official witnesses, then the election petitioner, and 2 other people. That's all.
We'll try obtain the contact details.
It's up to you how you. Then when we fix the evidence?
Lordship, I'll seek instruction. Lordship, in the month of June, Lordship, sometimes 17th, from 17th or 24th.
June or July, Your Lordship.
If your Lordship can have this.
No, please, to just give the date which is convenient.
24 June, Lordship.
24 June.
Lordship.
We'll commence 24 June.
Yeah.
That's a
25, it's okay, Your Lordship. 25, 26, 27.
Okay, yes. All the witnesses, all the PWs. Yes, an affidavit has been filed. Bring on record a factum of service on the witnesses summoned on behalf of the election petitioner. The same is noted. Next, further, the parties pray that the date for deposition of the witnesses numbering 6 in number may commence from
24th, Lordship.
25th. 25th to 27th.
27.
We'll take 2 witnesses a day.
Lordship.
Yes, 20 and official witness will take last.
Lordship.
First, you bring election, whoever order you want, but election petitioner. Then you have, another 3. Then one's another MLA, I think.
Lordship.
So then this 1, 2, 3, 4 on. That means for PW 1 and 2, that is Rastingwell, Pangyang, and Jesna Badakar on 25th.
25th.
Okay. And then you can file your affidavits of
the remaining, the other 2.
Other 2.
No, you can file. You can file your affidavit of evidence. Yes, on before
2
that date.
in one day, and 2 in
Well, we'll try to
another.
finish it off. If you file after evidence, then they can see it and cross-examine straight away.
We'll have it
Correct.
filed.
The drawer corner. Shall commence from 25/6/2024. Stop.
Yeah.
The PWs 1 and 2 may file the evidence and affidavit before the set date. So also the other two witnesses, private witnesses, stop. Before 26, official witnesses
On
to be
27.
examined on 27.
27.
Second half.
Second half.
Second half, yes, two of them, yes. Yes, just accordingly.
And
Summons to issue to be issued for appearance that dates, both electronically and by regular service, regular summons.
Much obliged.
Item
You
number
have to
2.
inform beforehand that you appear, but then you file your affidavit so we can make it short, then they can have a look at it and yes. Yes.
Item number 2.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, as per the last order, Your Lordship has directed respondent number 2 to appear to his counsel.
Yes.
Well, this is the matter, my lord, where he wrote directly to
Yes, yes.
the court, my lord.
So what will happen now?
Well, here what has happened, my
Who is
lord?
the person who has to be implemented?
Well, there is some only procedural delays, my lord. The instruction is that on 10th April this year, my lord, they've approved everything, my lord, and forwarded to the Central Pay and Accounts Office, Delhi, my lord. So it appears that due to some procedural
You have any instructions?
No, Your Lordship.
they can also ascertain by now might have been cleared also.
So will you implement the other person? Is a senior accounts officer, family pension, instead of senior accounts officer administrative section. You are aware of that?
Yes, Your
You
Lordship.
see in the last order.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Will you implement him?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, you will. Very good.
My lord, that will not serve because what the instruction is, my lord, that senior accounts officer has already processed the file, approved it, and sent it to Central.
To Delhi.
To Delhi.
Okay, then we'll wait for some time. Your name, sorry?
GC Marbo, Your Lordship.
Yes, MSGC Marbo prays that she may be allowed to substitute the respondent. Stop. However, Ms. Dr. Mbozika submits that as compliance of the order is already underway, as per instructions, the matter may be listed after 3 weeks. Yes, right. Accordingly, it's a matter of the 3 weeks before the orders. Yes.
Item number 3.
Deeply.
Yeah, my lord, the affidavit we have sent for vetting, my lord. It's probably 1 or 2 days.
Bagmara?
From Bagmara, my lord. But the salary, whatever money we have received, my lord, we have paid them. It's not that we have not paid them. We have written.
But if they don't come to court and put pressure, they won't get paid anything also. I've seen all the Garo cases that municipal board or the JCDC, if they don't come,
Yes.
the tap is dry. If they come somehow, you just few drops you give them, which is very sad. You're filing the court of the day?
No, my lord. After 2 weeks, my lord. We have sent it for
1 week for the
10
time
days, my
spread. 10 days. Allowed to pressure to file affidavit or the respondent, sorry.
Item number 4.
In this matter, my lord, I have filed my affidavit, my lord.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm praying for further 2 weeks' time to file the rejoinder affidavit, Your Lordship.
Why?
Your Lordship, it's almost ready just to obtain the signature, Your Lordship.
Okay. As prayed for the 1 week's time granted for joint affidavit. Just thereafter and so on.
5.
Next.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg for some 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file our
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
What about ZE, non-Kendry, if 1 to 4?
Lordship, I'm making similar prayer on behalf of 124.
Is it 23 matter?
Lordship, we have entered our appearance on 4th of April 2024. This is our third time after entering appearance, Your Lordship.
Okay, for the 2 weeks, I am granted to the learned GA for 124 and MS S. Rahman for 5 to 6 for affidavits. Is thereafter? Yeah.
Item number 6.
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 2 in this matter. I have already filed the affidavit.
Very good.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 1 and we are a formal party, Lordship.
Formal party? Affidavit.
No, Your Lordship, main party, not formal party. Because last time when the matter appeared, they said they received instruction, they are ready to file the affidavit in opposition now.
Let's check the order. MSK Guru, Learned Counsel prays me allowed for the instruction to file affidavit. We have respondent number 1. What's the matter about?
This is regarding, Your Lordship, petitioner was working in the State Resource Center. And
that one was discontinued.
Yeah.
The scheme.
Yes, Your Lordship.
In fact, my lord, the affidavit in this particular matter is most important from the MHRD side. Reason being, the State Resource Center was shut down due to non-funding by the MHRD.
Then, Dr. Mozika, how you say a formal party?
Number 1 is MHRD, Your Lordship.
Essentially, Nehu has to defend this action.
Nehu already filed and they... As per last order.
Say?
You'll...
No, says that we are helpless, we are dependent on the center only.
They said it is they have handed over the charge.
How many years have you been working?
Since 94 to 2018 and discontinued thereafter, Your Lordship. At least affidavit, if affidavit comes from
are you filing affidavit or not?
As per last order, Your Lordship, they're supposed to file now, saying that formal party. At least something should be on board, otherwise...
No, Nehu is there, Nehu is defending.
Nehu already filed.
So I think Nehu will defend. The appointment was issued by Nehu Vice Chancellor.
No, Your Lordship, but...
See, you don't file affidavit, it goes against them.
Yes.
Your stands unrebutted as far as they're concerned. So, why insist?
Actually, funding stopped by the MHRD. Thereafter,
what?
Funding of running stopped by the MHRD.
Dr. Mozika, on behalf of the respondent, one submits that as the other respondents have filed affidavits, the respondent one not being directly involved. That's what he's saying.
Well.
No affidavit before coming at this stage.
I may be allowed to file rejoinder against the affidavit.
As per Shari is praised allowed for rejoinder to the affidavit filed by respondent number
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
3 weeks time may be given, Your Lordship.
This also 3 weeks.
Congratulations. 7.
Please, Your Lordship. In fact, consequent to this Honourable Court's order, we have processed, we have started, we have issued a letter also. And right now we have constituted a DPC also. And we have served them before filing this contempt petition. Why they are coming here?
Lordship, kindly see the conduct of the part of the respondents. Lordship, your order was, impugn order was passed on 23/8/23. And I served the copy in the first week of the 9th of the September.
Yes.
Then, Lordship, the order which they have come with now, it is of 29th September 2023. And in that letter, they are saying that after the election process is over. Now
representation has been disposed of?
Not yet.
No. We have considered the representation where we have constituted the DPC and...
answer representation then what?
No.
You file affidavit at least.
They wanted a direct recruitment that we are not going to do.
Lordship, that is the thing, but the thing is, Lordship's order is very clear. My representation has to be
disposed of in 6 months.
Yes. 6 months, Lordship. And my representation was of 2022.
See, one thing, Mr. Day, is that they have issued this order on 28th March. I think consequent on a representation, they have decided to constitute a department promotion committee.
Lordship say after the election
No,
process
we'll
is
do
over,
We'll-
September they have issued the letter, and they are saying in the month of September that election process, due to election process. Notification for the election came last week of February or first week of March.
No. What we are saying is that the representation has been considered, and consideration thereof they have issued this order that they will constitute a departmental promotion committee.
No,
Correct.
but the
So
thing
do
is,
you have any grievance against this order?
no, I have got no grievances grievance against the order. But the thing is this:
The conduct.
Conduct. September.
That will look into it. Let them file an affidavit then.
Now here in this case, Lordship, in the petition, your Lordship will see.
But one thing, Mr. Kanta, are there other contenders ready for the post, apart from the writ petitioner?
Because it is merit come seniority. And we have got the rule 15 says merit come seniority. We just cannot give a direct recruitment. That is what he wants.
Direct promotion to the
Direct
senior
promotion.
boss.
I also
Cannot
agree
do
that
that.
it is a. But the thing is this, Lordship, previously all the promotions were given on the basis of seniority come merit.
Now they change it to merit come
Now
seniority.
suddenly.
We are changing everything.
Is it a convention or is it a rule?
No,
That
it
is
was
seniority.
it was a convention, Lordship.
A convention,
So
then
many
we can't
serial
enforce convention by court.
in the list of the employees, Lordship, serially they have promoted
them.
Now
Now we
this
are going
letter, Lordship, which I have received, it is of 29 September.
Yeah, that we've seen.
And 29 September, which they have given to me.
Yes.
It is there in the my WhatsApp. But here they have written 28th March. And they are saying.
No, it's a different letter. 29 September.
29 September is the one they annexed to.
Annexure 2 says that with reference your letter, no, I'm glad to inform your promotion has been received, is being considered by executive committee, so and so.
Yes, you have not
We look forward to inform the decision regarding your petition. Now they've come with this one that inform so and so has gone to that what they have done is.
What survives?
But the thing is that you should give a speaking order to representation.
Speaking order. Then my representation, Lordship has given specific order.
Who's the person alleged contempt now?
This Secretary, District Council, and Joint Secretary.
The Joint Secretary, Lordship, we could not communicate. She has retired way back on some time back, and we don't know whether she has been served with the.
I have taken steps to release.
Whether affidavit has been filed that has been.
Anyway, we'll listen after, but then you kindly, whatever information you file by affidavit. Today, when the matters have taken up, Mr. B.K. Kanta, Learned Special Counsel, Senior Counsel on behalf of the District Council, on behalf of Respondent number 1, has produced a communication addressed to the writ petitioner, informing him that the respondents have constituted a departmental committee for promotion to the vacant post of Deputy Chief Forest Officer in the council. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. P.D. has vehemently submitted that the conduct of the respondents is in direct violation of the order of this court dated
23rd August
23rd August 2023. Stop. Inasmuch as directions have been issued therein for disposal of his representation with regard to promotion within 6 months, which has not been done. Stop. Accordingly, the respondents are directed to file their affidavit before the next date. Yes, list this matter on so and so after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For the order. You file affidavit. Otherwise, there's no apology. There's nothing. What is the?
In fact, I didn't want to say it, but the petitioner has been approaching the secretary directly from time to time.
No, because
we don't have communication on that.
after he received
time to time meaning
because he's in the same office.
Time to influence him.
No. After he received the copy of the 29th
direct
September, which he received in the month of April, Lordship, then he thought he has been called there, so he went there. Then on that day, he sent me through WhatsApp that particular letter, Lordship. So, and this letter, whether he has received or not, because he has, whatever be the case,
they have to.
Item number 8.
Obliged.
Yes. Contempt.
Please, Lord. So we received the affidavit yesterday evening. Here, my lord, they have enclosed the minutes of the meeting. However, my lord, we have taken instructions. It appears that the minutes which they have enclosed were not actually what had happened in the meeting. So kindly have it next week, my lord. I want.
What do you mean? What happened in the meeting?
What happened in the meeting was, my lord, the meeting was there was called for. The proprietor of the petitioning company, he went. He was basically told that because of financial constraint and because of interdivisional within the department, because of some is coming from the division pay department, some from the accounts department, they are yet to ascertain the dues. And then they told me that don't press for the contempt, and they have recorded all that. So, my lord, whereas the simple direction was to verify the due and dispose of the representation, my lord. So, kindly allow me to file a rejoinder, my lord.
My lord, the direction of this court was limited to dispose of a representation, my lord, which could have been done in their absence also, but we have offered a meeting to be conducted, and which we have called, and a representative was present. And lordship, they were present, and my lord, that particular representation praying for the bills, my lord, that has been also make an agenda of the meeting also, my lord. So, my lord, lordship's direction has been well complied, though there's a delay, my lord, for which we have filed this affidavit, apologizing, my lord, to apologize that we have not done it within the. So, my lord, in that case.
What are you seeking now, Mr. Deb?
My lord, they are not satisfied with the meeting. The minutes of the meeting is not as per their terms, my
the
lord.
affidavit is not what has actually happened in the meeting. Only.
But can we go through that? The only thing we have
can challenge the minutes of the meeting, my lord.
You know, if you see that on the face of the record,
I understand
whether there's been compliance or there's been violation. That's all.
I understand, my lord.
And we are limited, jurisdiction is limited to that extent.
Yes, admittedly, there's a delay. Kindly have it next week.
My lord,
in a week.
I have a strong objection to that. My
Because
lord, on the last
evening
occasion, my friend read out the order of this court saying that we have not disposed of the representation, which was rightly said.
Let him have 1 week's time. Maybe he needs
My
other
lord, the
instructions.
contents of the minutes can be challenged if they wish to.
Filed by the respondents.
Number 2.
Mr. S. Deb, legal counsel for the petitioner, praised the matter for 1 week to allow him to obtain further instructions. Just accordingly also.
Item number 9.
Please, Lordship. In this matter, the JHDC has filed the Lordship. In this affidavit, they have clearly stated, admitting that there should be an election. They only say that there should be a proper inquiry. We have no problem. They said that there should be a proper inquiry, and then after that, election will be conducted. We have no problem. If the affidavit very clearly, categorically stated, my lord, where this is, just read it there. Just
where's the affidavit filed by whom?
Filed by the JHDC. The only one that there should be a proper inquiry, then election will be conducted.
Let's see what
yes, Lordship, para 7.
Sheikh whom? Government?
No, Lordship, I am from the
private respondent.
I'm not filing affidavit.
I have not filed, Lordship.
You don't want to file also?
I'll file, Lordship.
Because, Lordship, they are just lingering, Your Lordship, because they are not main important also, because election has to be conducted by the JHDC only. May I read the para 7, the last part they have admitted.
You are number 4, Mr. Sheikh.
Yes, Lordship.
See, affidavit not necessary from your side.
Lordship, exactly.
See, they see the stand. They said that they will conduct inquiry whether you are eligible also.
Yes.
Then?
So I'll just take the copy of the, I'll just go through, Lordship. If need be, I'll file it.
He can go through. This is just only one para is there.
An affidavit on behalf of the response 1, 2, 3 has been filed. Next, Mr. P.T. Sangma, counsel for the petitioner, has drawn the attention of the court to para 7 thereof and submits that as respondents are willing to hold elections after inquiry, The writ petitioner
is willing. Let there be an inquiry.
Is willing to take part in inquiry and for the said elections.
Yes.
Yes. Stop. However, Mr. S.A. Sheikh, on behalf of the parent respondent number 4, prays and bail out 1 week's time to obtain instructions. Yes. Just after 1 week. Yes. We'll suppose next day.
His filing of affidavit may be prohibited because not required to because
forbidden to file affidavit. Okay.
Yes.
Unless you pay him cost.
Number 10.
No, don't. Why? How can you shut down a person?
No,
he has right to be
it's
heard.
very clear, Lordship.
You don't want to comply with the principle of
Lordship,
justice.
because
he's my friend outside, but inside.
That's very good. That's the way lawyers should be.
Yeah.
You know, you're not on a personal capacity here. You're wearing your gown on behalf of a person
Yes,
with a
my
grievance. That's all. Yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Who's Prakash Kaur? You haven't filed affidavit?
Your Lordship, I'm praying for 3 weeks' time. Your Lordship, she is in Punjab due to her medical emergencies. As such, I'm praying
This
for
is
3
a
weeks' time.
contempt or a writ petition?
No, Your Lordship, it's a writ petition.
Yes. MSG PC3 prays one allowed. So right, 3 weeks. Further 3 weeks and file affidavit just thereafter and so on.
Item 11.
Lordship, in this case, we have filed an affidavit on the 9th of May.
Yes.
Let the matter come up for hearing, Your Lordship. We're not filing on agenda.
To the affidavit filed by state respondents, MS Rahman submits that no rejoinder will be necessary upon this matter for hearing the usual course and so on.
Yes. Item number 12.
This matter relates to the Meghalaya Transport Corporation for release of benefits, my lord. We are praying for 5 months' time, my lord.
Why now? Now it's getting longer and longer.
No, but in fact, the last order that was passed in the month of February 24, Lordships had granted us 5 months. They are facing some financial constraint, my lord.
Okay, 5 months. Will be so that is.
I'll be pleased.
13.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of respondents 7 to 8, Lordship, and I am praying for some more time, Lordship, to file affidavit in this matter.
Similar prayer, Your Lordship, on behalf of respondents 1 to 6.
Your Lordship, I am appearing for the petitioners.
Yes. Yes, it's a distraction. How long will it take for the affidavit? Even if 1 and 6 is very important because if the culpable lands have been destroyed.
We're awaiting instructions, Your Lordship. This is the
How
first
soon?
time it's coming after the motion.
MSZE now can read for 1 to 6 and MS A Pradhan for 7 and 8. Pray for and allowed further 2 weeks time till affidavit is. File it.
Highly appreciated.
Hearing. Item 15.
My lord, this is that 5th pay commission matter. My lord has heard this matter.
What was the...
My lord, the crux of the matter is whether a notification can override a statutory provision.
Cannot. How can it override statute?
That is our case, my lord.
How can it override statute? Yes.
It cannot, my lord. Mr.
The other judgment also. What is that?
My lord.
There's no recent one.
Many judgments, my lord, starting from 1967, Santaram Sharma versus State of Rajasthan, from there, and then we've given a list of books here.
This is the annual star Marvin. Item 15 to
29.
29.
It's work charge employees, man.
It is all the file is.
Yes. The rules, my lord, which is the Meghalaya Service Revision of Pay Rules 2018, well, the rules do not make any distinction with regard to or distinction or classification with regard to work charge employees. It says that the benefits of the Fifth Pay Commission will also be applicable to work charge employees. Now, my lord,
Where's that? Let's see. All right, Mr. Hazarka, you have anything more to submit?
My lord, this case is led by Mr. K.P. Bhattacharya, so some documents are with him. So
What do you mean some document? Where is he? Call him.
He is not here, my lord. I have charged.
I can see that he's not here.
he was here from
Call him.
back, my lord. My lord, he has in fact, my lord, he has come up with a, he came up with an office noting, my lord. Now, my lord, office noting.
Well, he knows how to delay the matters, so let's hear what he has to say. Call him.
Yes, my
Just
lord.
get him, we'll take other matters first.
And my lord, as per the last order, my lord, he was directed to place some authorities, my lord, in support of whatever submissions
You are the authorities.
Mr. Bhattacharya.
Yes. He has to come because it's not the first matter he conducts this way. He has his own type. Call for the other hearing matters.
31. 31.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship, let this matter may be taken up at the end of the board. So the conducting senior counsel is still on the way.
Unwell?
It is on the way.
We already ended the board. Mr. Lalu, what to do?
At the end of the board, Your Lordship.
We already at the end of the board. You ready to match MSCB?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes. Take the next matter.
37.
Okay. Yes.
Your Lordship, it's our matter only. In this matter also, I pray it will be taken up at the end of the board.
We already ended the board, Mr. Lalu. What to do? It's already 11:15.
Lordship.
Where's the other side? Mr. Sen's not here. Where's MS Shalam?
Your Lordship, take it up, adjourn for the day, Your Lordship.
When the matter is called out, mentioned me on behalf of the arguing senior counsel for some accommodation. Stop. When he passes over his matter for the day, just on so and so.
39.
Matters, yes. He's in Shillong.
Yes, Your Lordship, he's on the way. He
From
called.
Guwahati?
No, from home. He's
Oh,
here.
from home?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I'm not being passed over the day. Yes, have you changed the name?
Yes, Your Lordship. You've changed.
Now you become Ling Tariang.
Yes.
Or Ling Do. Huh?
Kerlang Tariang, Your Lordship.
Kerlang Tariang.
Oh, Karang Tariang, yes. Where were we last time?
Last time, Your Lordship, I was objecting to the implement application on the fact that Your Lordship has also...
Are we on the implement application now?
Implement, Your
No
Lordship.
orders have been passed on implement.
No, Your Lordship, because Your Lordship has also pointed out...
Last order was passed,
they had
Your
claimed
Lordship.
that he has stated, Your Lordship, that he is no longer the Lingdor. I have attached that order also of the lower court. Now he also claiming that he is the secretary, Your
Oh,
Lordship.
yes,
And Your
yes,
Lordship
yes,
has pointed out that there was no resolution
Yes,
whatsoever, no authorization.
Yes, Your Lordship. On the last occasion, I was allowed to make the correction. I've done, Your Lordship. And however, with the matter pertaining to the Lingdor, Your Honor.
You're not Lingdo any longer.
No, Your Honor, I'll clarify on that issue. They are the one instituting the suit against me to declare that I'm no longer the Lingdor. The matter is pending before the District Council Court at Jowai, and the hearing was, the case was listed on the 13th, Your Honor. I have filed an application for rejection of the plaint, and the matter was heard. So as of now, as in accordance with the order of the appellate court, we are to maintain status quo, because the decision as to who should be the Lingdor and who should not be the Lingdor is still pending before the trial court, Your Honor. So the matter of concern involving, for the matter that I filed in pleading, intervening in the application, Your Lordship, is that they have mentioned of certain, they have made admission in the writ petition that there's a Lingdo is the administrator, the head, and who is managing all the religious affair. So as of now, the matter of Lingdo is still pending, and who's the Lingdo?
Who's charging the function of Lingdo now?
Nobody is discharging, Your Lordship. We are saying that because of that order of the civil court, Your Lordship, what happened was that the civil court has stated that he should not function as a Lingdo. With regard to the status quo, after we got that order, Your Lordship, we had approached them to hand over the documents pertaining to the Raj. Now, there was a commotion, there was a law and order issue, then they filed an application, then the court has issued a status quo order. Now what happened, Your Lordship, in the second suit, they filed an application restraining us from performing administrative function. Now the Lingdo was not the one who filed the suit. The secretary, he claimed that on behalf of the executive member, Your Lordship. So that is why there are two suits.
You have to satisfy how in this court, how you're seeking
Your Lordship, our prayer here is just
because
very, very limited.
We don't want to create, see, the thing is,
Yes,
we don't order
Your Lordship, I understand
you
the entire
understand,
issue.
we don't want to, make it a Hydra-headed kind of a situation.
Yes,
where
Your
orders
Lordship.
from this
Your
court
Lordship, there
operate,
should
then
be...
it'll have a bearing on the suit. See,
No, it will not have any bearing on the suit, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the matter of concern here in the Lingdo, and who's the Lingdo now who's performing all the religious rites, Your Lordship, when they are approaching before this court for violation of Article 25 and 26. As of the matter of Lingdo now, Your Lordship, is still pending before the trial court.
Your Lordship,
So now, Your Lordship, as per the relief that they have
saying
claimed...
yes, it's pending with that is not...
Your Lordship, as per the relief claim, Your Lordship, in the writ petition is for performance at the religious site. Your Lordship, and that I have enlightened Your Lordship with an extra one. Entirely, Your Lordship, it becomes a clan-centric from the Tariang itself. And it is admitted fact by them that there are three clans.
Suppose only from Tariang, although
No,
they
Your
all
Lordship,
residents-
that is not a fact
No,
at
Your
all.
Lordship, but
Actually, there are other
I have
members
to
also
agitate
who had
before Your
signed, Your
Lordship on this
Lordship.
issue.
Okay, one at a time, yes. Okay, yes.
I have to agitate before
You
Your
have to
Lordship.
first satisfy the court that you are a necessary party, that's all.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And then you have come, you said, I've come on behalf of the Darbar.
Yes, Your Lordship.
But you don't have any authorization.
Yes, Your Lordship, I have apprised Your Lordship on the last day. There was some urgency because we were not made a necessary party at first instance. For the reason we have intervened, Your Lordship. We became aware of this entire pendency of the writ before Your Lordship, and there was a word and a statement mentioned that all the functions need to be conducted by the Lingdo. So the Lingdo, whatever matter related to the Lingdo, Your Lordship, is pending before the trial court at Jowai, District Council Court. So I'm intervening in this issue, Your Lordship. With respect to Annexure 1, it has become a clan-centric after Tariang.
No, you bring
However,
another
now,
thing.
Your Lordship, let me apprise Your Lordship on this.
Yes.
Your Lordship, but it has become a clan-centric. And they have admitted in their application, Your Lordship, that there are three clans who are supposed to perform all the religious rite at the religious site. However, now it has extended to administration of the religious site, Your Honor.
Yes.
It has extended to administration of the religious site. And this has brought in a problem before at the Raj, within the jurisdiction of the Raj. So, Your Honor, I'm apprising Your Lordship on this issue, and being a necessary party in Your Lordship, then because I am the one who should be performing the religious rite. And now they made a statement and they don't have any Lingdo.
No, you're not a Lingdo any longer. How do you perform religious rites?
Your Lordship, the matter is still pending. I still have the majority. Even removal of the Lingdo, also, Your Lordship, not all the three clans also, they have removed me.
That matters not before this court.
Yes, Your Lordship, but
So
it's a matter of performance of right. It has bring in a law and order problem. For every other religious performance, Your Lordship, there should be a public order as well. But it has violated that concept.
Let me see next one. Just 1 second.
Your Lordship, on the last date as well, whatever order passed will be binding on me. Now as well, Your Honor, if in the event of I succeed in the suit, then automatically I'll still am the Lingdo. And now there will be a conflict in the Raj, Your Honor. If they succeed also, Your Honor, then there have to be fresh election to appoint a fresh Lingdo.
Then who's the Doloi of this area? It comes under which Doloi?
Amui. Amui Elaka.
The Doloi is there.
No, the Doloi is a Christian, Your Lordship. So he is not
can't perform
involved
the
at all
rites.
with the religious.
There's a problem, Gentry Hills.
Yes.
And Your Lordship, may I draw your attention, Your Lordship? In this authorization, as prevalent in the war, the Gentile said customary practices, women are not entitled to take part in any of the decision making. However, in the annexure 1, half of those people who have say.
No, this is nothing. This is just authorizing this.
To file the suit,
the
to file the
petition to come for this.
Yes,
court
Your Lordship,
as
but
well.
the entire content of the authorization also is with respect to protection of the religious side.
So women should not get.
It's not a question of election or customary election. It's a question of asking the
Filing
two
the suit,
petitioners
filing the
to
writ.
come for a court so that they can, perform some religious rites where they perform. Now you're saying that you're the Lingdo, you're the ex-Lingdo.
No, not even the ex-Lingdo, because this matter is still pending. It's still no
Are
final
you in
decision.
office now or not?
The executive
Are you in
committee is
office
taken
or
over.
not?
No, Your Honor.
Then, for the ex-Lingdo.
There's a status quo order Your Honor, against me. How will I perform?
Where's the status quo order? Let's see.
As of at present, Your Honor, the status quo order
Let's
is
see
this.
the order of the civil court.
They're making allegations against me that I do not perform. But they have filed a suit against me. So how will there'll be a violation of the court order, a breach?
You're Kerlang Tariang.
Yes.
So you're going against your own clan.
Yes. They are the one appointing me and they're going against me.
Because you're not performing your duties, that is why.
That's
Your
what, Your Lordship, they are filing a suit against me. Status quo order is still in existence, in operation.
Your Lordship, I may point it out that this status quo order is only with regard to the documents pertaining to the right, Your Lordship, not with regard to the injunction order against Kerlang Tariang.
So what happened to injunction in this case?
That it has not been vacated, Your Lordship. It is still in operation.
No, Your Lordship, you see, that is where the
No,
mistake
this is with regard.
Just 1 second. Now, this the judge, he said that Median status quo till disposal of Miss Case number 19.
That is with
That means
regard
that
to
order
Miss
is not
Case.
taking effect anymore. It has to be heard as status quo. Now, is it correct there are 6-7 clans who are to elect the Lingdo?
No, Your Lordship, it's only from the Tariang clan.
No, Your Lordship, they have made admission in the writ petition itself.
No, Your Lordship,
Now
in the
if-
writ petition, I've stated that these clans have formed the Tariang since time immemorial. The Lingdo has always been elected from the Tariang clan.
Okay.
Yes. At present, Your Lordship, these other clan members they've shifted from the particular right, Your Lordship, and some of them have converted to Christianity.
Okay.
Now, this right, Your Lordship, is solely religious based, Your Lordship. That order, there was an order of the the civil court also in 1992, Your Lordship, which states that the Lingdo has administration power over the land of the Rand.
Now, can you perform the registered rights for Lingdo or not as per the
Your Lordship, here in this writ petition, Your Lordship, we are not coming here as Lingdo. We are not coming here.
No, now by yourselves.
Yes,
now
Your
you're saying
Lordship.
like we are the Nyamtri followers.
We
Now
are,
he's saying that without Lingdo, nothing can be done.
No, Your
Correct?
Lordship. Yes.
You also say that, the same thing.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then who will be Lingdo then? How would the registered
Listen,
perform?
Your Lordship, at that time, when we had filed the suit, instituting a suit against him, saying that he's no longer the Lingdo, the petitioner number 1, Your Lordship, he has been appointed by the clan in his place. That was why we filed the suit against him. Because he has been removed on the fact that he did not...
The Lingdo now.
I am the Lingdo, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship.
But then they had filed a second suit, Your Lordship, restraining me from my functioning.
They filed a second suit against you.
Yes, a
the
second
cross
suit. Yes, 2 suits.
Very
In that second suit, Your Lordship, they got the injunction order. So I was restrained to function administrative power, not religious power, Your Lordship. But in this writ petition, Your Lordship, we are coming as believers of the traditional faith, the
You
Nyam
understand
Shnong,
now
Your
we are
Lordship.
seeking another order so that you can impose your...
No, Your Lordship, no,
control
Your
over
Lordship,
the-
no, we are not
over
coming
these
here
things.
as Lingdo.
No, I know in a counseling law, but even as a clan, it's
No,
like
not as a clan, Your Lordship. Here, as collectively, our individual right has been affected. And collectively, we are approaching this court, Your Lordship. Because that is a religious, a sacred site.
Oh, we understand that. We
Yes.
understand that. Only thing, it should not be a Trojan horse, you see.
No, no, it is not, Your
There
Lordship.
is not a Trojan horse.
No, no, Your Lordship, it
It's
is
come
not.
in the guise
Like,
of,
At the last instance also, Your Lordship, I had stated that it should have no bearing on those pending 2 civil suits.
Then we won't impede you.
No, no, Your Lordship. Let me, Your Lordship.
Let me also, give
at
my...
paragraph.
Your Lordship, he has stated that in my paragraph and all, I have stated that it has to be the Lingdor. Your Lordship, this is what in the writ petition, Your Lordship, I'm appraising the court that these are normally what the function of the Lingdor is. These are the goddesses that these Nyamshnong are believing in. These are the sacred sites, Your Lordship. Now, because of these 2 cases, it does not negate the fact, Your Lordship, because of those 2 cases that we should not be conducting prayers. Individually, we can conduct prayers, but here they're coming before this
Then
court
you do one thing.
collectively.
You do one thing, MS Nobri. You just file a short. I have begun to record these 2 suits are pending and just make a brief note, so we can just refer to them without.
Yes, Your Lordship.
We'll pass orders. Will not touch upon the
Yes, Your Lordship.
the adjudication of 2 suits.
Yes.
And
Yes, Your
limit your prayer
Yes,
only
Your
to
Lordship.
that part.
Because even
No,
in,
Your Lordship,
in the
but there
prayer,
will be a conflict in the, Your Lordship.
No, Your
Lordship, because
Your
I have
Lordship,
filed.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Okay,
Your
yes.
Lordship,
yes.
in my prayer also, Your Lordship, it is very, very limited, just to allow us to conduct the prayer at
No,
the religious
sometimes,
side.
you see, even innocuous prayers also, sometimes they're like, dynamite also.
Your Lordship, all right, Your Lordship, we'll file. I'll file a short affidavit, Your Lordship.
Thing, and then we will consider his impediment application, because his apprehension is that once he allowed to perform the rites, that means whatever figment of control he had is gone.
Your Lordship, I'll file an affidavit
Yes.
stating to that effect, Your Lordship, that we are not going to perform the prayer
Your Lordship,
as, in the role of a lingdor.
Right.
Just
right.
as
You find
a-
out, and then they just give a small brief on those 2 suits.
Lordship,
Yes,
may
what
I
you want to say?
apprise the Lordship? The matter and the religious side involved is Tlumwi, as they were saying. Your Lordship, may I kindly refer to paragraph number 8 of the petition, clause 1.
Yes.
They have made a clear statement, however, I'll read the entire. The religious worship and sacrifice are being performed here for the 6 original clans of Rajamwi. However, at present, the worship and sacrifice are being performed only by the Tariang, Poleng, Pakantan clan for prosperity and abundance of the member and their families. The praise and religious function may also be conducted and performed on the request of these clans, and the same may be performed once or twice a week, Lordship. But the entire annexure was given only by the Tariang clan, and not by the Pakantan and Poleng.
If they don't want to join us, what can we do, Your Lordship?
See, the thing
Yes,
is
sir.
that,
And
Mr. Lindor,
Your Lordship, may
we
I
will
kindly-
we will limit it to that extent, because you see, whoever wants to practice, we can't stop that, right?
Yes.
And if the situation is such that they cannot do it, then orders have to be passed that enable that without touching your competing rights you might have outside, that sort of the religious fear which they feel. Now those people who are here, they are many of them, they have come through
Yes.
this petitioner. So whatever it is, they have come to the court for
Yes, Your
protection of their rights. And if they say that they have not been allowed to because of the pending dispute that you have with the petitioner, whatever, that you can't. So why should you stop the other people? So we'll pass orders.
Yes, Your Lordship, because
and even the government has no problem. We said let them come.
Yes.
Yes. Then.
And the other party, Lordship, may I brief, Lordship? I have a proceedings of when I was appointed as a Lingdor. And she made a statement that only the Kur Tareng can appoint the Lingdor.
You're not implemented this yet.
Yes, Lordship. Even if allowed, then may I bring these documents on record? I'm
Let
going
her
to
bring the affidavit first. Because I don't think it'll be necessary at this stage. But once we're not going to touch on the merits of the suit. We'll make it clear, and whatever we will record that you've come as an intervener.
Yes, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, with respect to these case pending, the suits
Well,
pending.
once
for-
you implement
may I,
you'll file affidavit, then the whole thing will get out of hand. We don't want it to influence the.
no, may I just assist the court? I'll file
Yes,
a
you
small synopsis on
you
the
can
suits
assist the
pending,
court.
Your Lordship.
Yes. Okay. In the course of hearing, the court finds it necessary to examine the nature of the title suits which are pending between the parties. This observation is made in view of the fact that impediment has been sought in the connected miscellaneous application number 50 by a certain Sri Kerlang Tariang, who claims to be who claims to be the Lingdo,
Yes.
who's supposed to perform the rites to which the petitioners are seeking. MSPS NetPS Nombri currently is allowed 1 week's time to file a short affidavit. Yes, bring on record
may I
just
be-
a brief facts of the. No, Mr. Do not wait. You see, then we'll see.
Your Lordship, may I be allowed to assist the court on these suits, Your Lord? I'll file.
Please allow to
Your
assist
Lordship,
the
whatever
court.
I file, it'll be as per record, Your Lordship.
Yes. Just after 2 weeks, yes. We'll pass orders, but then you understand the scope of the order.
Yes.
15.
Your disputes, that we're not going to touch that. But how has it gone to the title suit if the appointment we don't go to executive committee?
They are the one instituting the suit against
Your
me.
Lordship, because
Your Lordship.
as per the 19...
Yes.
as
The
per-
administrative post. Then how you're agitating before the civil court?
Your Lordship, because the 2015 Act of District Council, Your Lordship, it does not say, it does not mention about the Lingdonium, Your Lordship. Here it's a Lingdonium.
Even then, your lingo,
Act of District Council.
but your
different
lingo
issue,
appointments by
Lordship.
district council, correct?
No, Your Lordship, no.
No.
Here, no.
It's not- oh, then it's
Only the
different.
Dalwa, Your
Yeah.
Lordship.
Yes. Only one point.
My Lord.
Last point also that notification or executive orders can override statute.
My Lord, will kindly see. I'll go to the orders also, my Lord. My Lord, if my Lord goes to the affidavit in opposition which is filed in 403, my Lord.
One second. Yes. You got lots of time, so you can go.
My Lord, if I take my Lord
We're not going
to...
to adjourn it to any other date.
My Lord. Only as far as citations, my Lord, of course, I came across some, although some resemblance.
You're supposed to be ready with those citations.
My Lord, only for
the topic
citations,
today.
I'll pray for time, my Lord. Compilation. Other than that, I'll argue the matter, my Lord.
You argue.
My Lord.
Law will follow the facts, so if you argue the fact, then you have to produce
So, my
the-
Lord, I'll take my Lord through the annexures, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. Nogri. You have to put another day. Let him come to authorities or... Otherwise-
Because there are very...
No, short date, because the law has to support your case. You can't have the facts
But
now.
before, my Lord, before that, my Lord, only I crave my Lord's indulgence. My Lord, if I take my Lord to the...
Let's see affidavit.
My Lord, to para 8, my Lord. 8, page 3 of the affidavit, my Lord, in 403.
Para 8, page 3 of your affidavit.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
This is WPC 403, my Lord. That with regard to the averments made in para 7 of the writ petition, the answering respondent states that it is a fact that the government constituted the 5th Meghalaya Pay Commission to examine the existing structure of emoluments, conditions of service, etc. of different categories of government employees and to make recommendations relating thereto. The government-wide resolution dated so-and-so dated 28th November 2017 accepted the various recommendations of the Pay Commission. Now, my Lord, if I draw my Lord's attention to annexure 2, my Lord, that is page 10 onwards.
Yes.
My Lord,
Where do you seek to make a distinction?
My Lord, My Lord, I'll take straight away, my Lord, without going into any other, my Lord, I'll straight away take, my Lord, to my Lord, page 23, my Lord, 5.4.
23.
23, my Lord. So what it says, my Lord, the existing rules / orders and regulations concerning work charge personnel will continue. So, my Lord, existing rules / orders. My Lord, this order also includes that order, my Lord, whereby the appointment of work charge employees post 1997 has been banned, my Lord.
Yes.
Further, what it says, no employment under the work charge establishment should be made. My Lord, this observation is itself there in this finance pay revision notification, my Lord, dated 28 November 2017.
Yes.
So, my Lord, my respectful submission, my Lord, is that order remains.
Which order?
Which is the letter which is issued by the Finance Department, my Lord. That is Annexure 1.
Of the
that is
petition.
yes, my Lord, dated 27th October 1997. Who is the deciding authority? It is the Finance Department, my Lord. So, my Lord, if I take, my Lord, to page 9, the typed copy. Page 9 of the affidavit, my Lord. Page 9 of the same affidavit, my Lord.
Yes.
So, it means that this order remains, my Lord. I am directed to refer to the department's OM, this office memorandum dated 2/9/1992 and so dated 12/7/1993, wherein instructions in regard to the entertainment, appointment of work charge personnel have been specifically laid down. It has now been decided that further appointment of work charge personnel should be stopped forthwith and until further orders. So, there is a clear instruction from the Finance Department, my Lord. It is also impressed upon all concerned that any violation of this order shall be viewed seriously, and all the heads of departments are to personally ensure strict adherence to this order. The OM mentioned above with reference to appointment of work charge employees therefore stand amended accordingly. So, my Lord, it also mentions about amended. The contentions, if the orders may be.
No, it says the OM mentioned above will be also. They stand okay.
It says, my Lord, therefore stands amended accordingly. This very observation is also there in 5.4, my Lord. So, when it says work charge employees, it refers to work charge employees which is
prior to 1997.
Yes, my Lord, prior to 1997. It cannot include anyone which is post 1997. And the rules itself clearly specified. In case of any ambiguity, who is the authority that will determine? It is the Finance, my Lord. This order also is issued by the Finance Department, my Lord. My Lord, if kindly goes to page 27, who issued this, my Lord? Principal Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya Finance Department.
But that accepting the recommendations?
Yes.
Yeah, that will have to come from him.
Yes. So, clear distinction has already been made, my Lord. Otherwise, this language itself would not have been there, my Lord. This is a specific dedication to work charge employees. My Lord, now, if I am allowed to take, my Lord, to page 45, my Lord, of the affidavit. This is concerning the notification dated 1st March 2018, which is Annexure 4. So, my Lord, this is at page 45. Page 45, my Lord, pagination running page.
Yes. Which part are you reading?
My Lord, 12, it says overriding effect of rules, my Lord.
Yes.
To the extent they are inconsistent with these rules, the provisions of the Meghalaya Fundamental Rules and Subsidiary Rules 1984, the Meghalaya Service Revisions Pay 2009, the Meghalaya Service, these are all pay revisions, my lord, 97, 1988, 1980, and Meghalaya Service Pensions Rule 1971 shall not, save as otherwise provided in these rules, apply to cases where fixation of pay is regulated under these rules.
Where you refer to this in your affidavit? In your
My lord,
statement?
my lord, although there is no specific averment in the affidavit, my lord.
Then where the averment made is in your
But my lord,
affidavit?
the fact is
I mean,
that,
this stand you're taking now.
my lord, but my lord will kindly appreciate this is a part of record.
Part of record, yes, but then the averment, where is it in the affidavit?
My lord, if I am allowed to read, read my lord, para 9,
12.
my lord, of the affidavit. That with regard to the averments made at para 8 of the writ petition, the answering respondent states that the government wide OM dated 1st December 2017 notified that the revised pay structure shall also be made applicable to the members of the work charge establishment. But since the petitioners were appointed, so this is the stand that we have taken, my lord. So, and this stand is not inconsistent with what we have stated, my lord, what is there in the record, my lord. But since the petitioners were appointed after...
Then what is the classification of the employment?
My lord, they cannot be regarded as work charge, my lord.
Then what regarded as what?
They can be regarded as casual or temporary workers, my lord. Now,
where is that you know, that whatever letters making a distinction, they were appointed after 1987, correct?
My lord.
Now, so after 2017, when the revision of pay rules came and also the fifth pay commission came, now you're not given that benefit. Or they were given,
no, my lord,
at some point of time.
Yes,
my lord.
we were given and then it
Now,
was
even assuming, my lord, the question is, my lord, do they have any vested right, my lord? Have they been, my lord, given any right? Do they have any vested right, my lord? They will have to have a vested right, my lord.
No, vested right, we're talking about the approach. Now, whether, you know, how
Now,
you appoint
my
them,
lord,
now you put them in employment since how many years? You see, now can at this stage distinction and discrimination be done?
No, my lord, the question is, my lord, can the state finance be burdened, my lord? Because the decision of the, even rules of executive business, my lord, what it says.
Now you see here, the ban, the petitioners cannot be classified as work child personnel.
My lord, may kindly, this is, I am referring to rules of executive business, my lord, what it says.
So the whole thing hinges on the cutoff here.
My lord.
That's all, the whole case.
No, because the rule itself is also very clear, my lord, that in question of any doubt, who is the authority which will determine the correctness? So it is the finance, my lord.
What do you want to show from here?
My lord, if I am allowed to refer to Rule 10, my lord, Rule 10, Sub-Rule 1, my lord, that will be at page 2.
Yes.
My lord, no department shall, without previous consultation with the finance department, authorize any orders other than those issued under any act or rules made thereunder, or pursuant to any general or public specific delegation made by the finance department, with either immediate or by their repercussion with effect the finances of the state, or which in particular invoke any grant of land, or of course this relates to land, my lord. B relate to, then sub-rule 2 is there, my lord. Of course, this is a different matter. Relate to number of grading of cadres, my lord, this is rule sub-rule B, or relate to number of grading of cadres of post, or the emoluments or other conditions of service or post. Involve the addition of post in a public service or variation of emoluments of any post. No, Lord, apart from that, my lord, the government, this is also a policy decision, my lord. The government has the right.
Where's the policy decision? Is it recorded anywhere?
My lord, in para
So
10.
your whole case is that
My lord.
that notification 2018
My lord.
will not apply to them. Firstly, because though it says revised pay rules will apply,
My lord.
but in view of the recommendations of Fifth Pay Commission and the noting day and 5.4,
yes,
not apply to them.
Not apply to them.
Then they're left in suspended animation. They don't know what kind of employment they have.
No, my lord, they are, but then they are drawing the Fourth Pay Commission, whatever scale is there, they are drawing that, my lord. My respectful submission, whether,
When
my
is the
lord.
Fourth Pay Commission? When did it come up?
But if your lordships has my next petition, next item here, I will close with the third pay and also the fourth pay.
Now, here we filed the rejoinder. In our rejoinder, we have said that the Fourth Pay Commission rules and the Fifth Pay Commission rules may not are identical. They are in para material. So if his argument is to be taken, my lord, then we are not entitled even to the fourth pay.
That's why I was asking where's the Fourth Pay Commission page?
Page 121, my lord.
This commission came into existence in 2009.
In this particular case, the petitioner was appointed in 2003. And 2009, my lord, this is the OM. I could not get hold of the rules.
This is your referring to
OM,
which
my lord,
petition?
implementing the fourth pay.
Yes.
This is dated 17th of September 2009.
He is referring to which petition?
And your lordship, can we have para 1.2, bottom of the page?
Yes.
Revised pay scales specified above shall also be applicable to members of the work charge establishment holding posts in identical scales of pay as admissible to the government employee of corresponding categories under the
Right.
establishment. Exact same words. Then there was no ambiguity. And my lord, if I read this particular paragraph again, Lord, this provision again, under the 2017 rules also, it actually defines the work charge. My lord.
Where's that?
My lord, this very paragraph, it says, my lord, work charge establishment holding. Now, which work charge, my lord? Holding post and identical scale of pay.
Yes.
Now, this particular person is a section assistant in this writ petition. All the other writ petitions, my lord, all the other petitioners are all holding post of LDA, UDA, my lord.
That
So it's
work
very
charge.
peculiar.
Work charge means what? Means you're charged with some work. It's not work CHRGE. It's CHRGED because
Yes, my lord,
that means
work
you're
charge.
charged to to discharge some duty against a certain post.
My lord.
That is work charged.
So that is why, my lord, the word identical is used. My lord. So this is 2000.
And then the Fifth Pay Commission, the problem arises.
Annexure 7.
Annexure 17. Now let's go to the office memorandum of
Annexure 7. Annexure 17.
My lord, in fact, in paragraph 3 of my writ petition, that is WPC number.
Oh, 1 second, Mr.
Can you excuse me? My learned friend will be leading me. Just can you excuse me? The part heard matter.
See, that's the thing again. You come to your affidavit page 29. Okay.
Page 29, my lord.
Yeah. Of your affidavit, yes. So 1.2 speaks is identical. See, you're seeking to make a distinction.
My lord. Yes, my lord,
How we can
1.2.
reconcile it?
The
See,
revised pay structure shall
See,
also
how
be.
do you reconcile it now, Mr. Bhattacharya? Because if we understand, if after 1997 you allowed it, you allowed it out in the Fourth Pay Commission, Fifth Pay Commission Office Memorandum 17 also you said it's all right. Then and then while implementing it,
my lord, in my respectful submission, my lord, this work charge will mean those employees, my lord, who are prior to 1997, my lord. This expression of work charge in my respectful submission, my lord, it refers to those employees who are appointed prior to 1997, my lord.
so you mean to say, using the overriding effect of the rules of these rules which were made in 1st of March 2018 under 309. So this 5.12 using this what overriding effect of the rules. So the provisions so shall not have applied to appear under this rules. Getting, you know,
my lord, a government employee, my lord, 2.4 of the same page, my lord.
1 second.
Which page?
This is
Did the report of the Fifth Finance discuss about this? About this work charge being eligible? Did they discuss or no? In the recommendation.
The noting which we had given, my lord.
You understand what court's asking?
My lord.
Whether whether at that point of time when when pay commission sits, then all various departments are called for their.
It is there,
They are called for their comments and whatever, regarding to posts, regarding to all these other things.
Yes, my lord, all stakeholders, they are taken into confidence. My lord,
Yes.
that is how it works.
And the reports
and the recommendation is made by the pay commission. The government
and the recommendations are given.
The government accepts the
acceptance of the
and then the 309 comes. The statutory rules come.
You get it?
So everything, whatever my friend is saying, culminates into that statutory rules only, my lord.
That offers memorandum. Sorry, the statutory rules, yes.
The statutory rule, that is the rules of 2018, they make no distinction, madam. It says work charge employees.
No, my lord, I already stated there in the previous, I have drawn my lord's attention to 5.4. Now, what is the meaning of existing orders, rules and regulations, my lord? What would be the implication of that, my lord?
My lord, as regard your earlier query, my lord, my friend had earlier
forgotten everything.
Given
no, my lord, even 5 point.
The extract of the
yes, that one, yes.
Here they have also indicated, my lord, recorded in fact, the number of
work charge employees who are there, existing in various
That's
establishments.
important, yes. Was that noted? I think you better give bullet points. Then
Yes,
we'll
Yes, my lord. Along with the judgments.
My lord.
all judgments.
Yes.
Solve all this.
Yes, my lord.
Then let me examine it at
Yes, my lord. We'll do that.
Because
As per the Fifth Pay Commission report, my lord, in PWD, my lord, there are 717 existing work charge employees.
In fact, it's a matter of practice, my lord. All stakeholders are taken into confidence when the pay commission sits, my lord. Well, the object of
yes, but it is the observation of the pay commission that there should be no appointment of work charge. Otherwise, what is the meaning of this, my lord?
No appointment of work charge employees, my lord, but then there are existing who have already been employed. That has been taken note. 770.
This is the resolution where 5.4 they say that.
5.4, my lord, work charge establishment, which is at page 23.
The existing rules, orders and regulations concerned which will continue.
Yes, my lord.
No employment under work charge should be made.
Yes.
That means further.
There is a clear direction, my lord.
Further.
My
How
lord,
do you interpret it?
now then, my lord, in my respect,
be made.
what will be the meaning of existing rules, orders and
The
regulations?
existing rules, orders and regulations concerned will continue. Stop.
Yes, my lord.
Then?
So, my lord, in my respectful submission, my lord, this will also include the order which is issued by the Finance Department, my lord, dated 27 October 1997.
With due respect to my friend,
My lord, that cannot be.
But see,
that cannot be.
Contention cannot be acceptable because if that existed there, then that was never implemented. They continued enjoying all the benefits. Then if you say, if you and the next contention that they're not work charge, if it is temporary, then where is that? We have to go on hard facts.
And my lord, again, in the last notification, my lord, which is at page 46, here also it clearly lays down, my lord, if any question arises to the interpretation of any of the provisions of the rule, any of the provisions will also, my lord, include where work charge
They'll
is
be the super authority over the rules.
My lord, they are the authorities which will decide, my lord, that what it means. Now, if there is an ambiguity with regard to the work charge, my lord, because this is the exact dispute here, my lord, that whether they can be regarded as work charge or not. My lord, this is an issue, my lord. This issue itself is decided by the Finance Department, saying that they cannot be regarded as work charge. The rules itself clearly says, my lord, if any question arises relating to the interpretation of any of the provisions.
Where are you reading?
My lord, that is at page 46, my lord. Rule 15, interpretation. So it's for the government, it's for the Finance Department to interpret, my lord. It is not for the petitioners to interpret. It is not for me also to interpret, my lord.
But then the court sits over his decisions, huh? That's the thing. Doesn't mean you have to accept it.
My lord, his argument could have been accepted if the rules were silent on who are work charge. The rules very clearly define that the benefits of this will also apply to work charge.
Yes, that is exactly what we are stating. That
The
work
memorandum
charge.
puts the 1.2 of the 4th Pay Commission, 1.2 of the 5th Commission, exact words are used.
They are in parameteria, my lord. And that is outstanding in the rejoinder as well.
Even assuming that, my lord, even for argument's sake, my lord. But
Yes.
the question is, do the petitioners have any vested right, my lord? That you have given us 4th Pay Commission, okay, you have to give us 5th Pay Commission as well. Where is their vested right, my lord?
Their rights come from where? Rights, it's not a question of the vested right. The rights have been given to them under this memorandum,
Under
the
the rules,
implementation of recommendation of the 5th Media Pay Commission.
under the rules.
But
the
then,
fact that we are employed in
but my lord, again that classification.
And if what Mr. Nongri says is correct, that even in the consideration of affording them the revised pays, I mean the benefit of the 5th Pay Commission, the number of work charge people are taken into consideration by the Pay Commission also. No distinction was made.
My lord.
It did not say that okay, fine,
No,
fine, because in 1997 notification was there. Finance had put before the Pay Commission. There's a 1997 letter or order that says that after 1997 there should be no more work charge employees. So these work charge employees have been irregularly employed. They've been paid now. You cannot put them on a same footing with other work charge employees who are now 497. Nowhere is there. You didn't say that before the commission.
My lord, if that is so, my lord,
and
we'll
so they're
have
trying to correct something. It comes
my
on
lord, if
hindsight.
that is so, we
I mean,
will-
like an afterthought. These people have been getting since 4th period. So where will you stand?
My lord, will kindly appreciate. As far as 4th Pay Commission, of course, I do not have any record with me, my lord. What are the terms and conditions which have been laid down
Same,
there?
it's the same.
Now even
It's
my
there
lord,
in his writ
even
petition.
even assuming that, my lord, the Pay Commission recommendation has taken, let's assume, my lord, that all the work charge employees into consideration, my lord. But government has the right to take a part of it and reject a part of it.
But they have not done that.
That right was there with the
They have
government
not
till
done
the time
that.
the
See
rules
the
and
office
the
memorandum we
309
made.
Under Article 309.
See, look at the office memorandum in your own affidavit at page 29.
Yes, my lord, it says
Then-
the revised pay structure shall also be applicable to the members of the work
Yes.
charge establishments holding
Yes.
posts in identical pay scales.
Yes.
Now, my lord, presently, my lord, of course, they don't hold any identical pay scale.
But the meaning of the word holding post identical, my lord, it means these people are working as LDAs, UDAs.
As admissible to the, my lord, as admissible to the government employees, my lord, to corresponding categories under the regular, my lord. Not casual also, my lord. Regular establishments, services, posts.
What do you mean work charged? Shall we remember the work charge establishment, holding posts and identical pay scale the Ministry of Government employees?
Under the regular establishment, my lord,
Right.
services, posts.
They're working a sanctioned post.
Yeah, corresponding to regular employment. My lord.
They're not.
All these petitioners, my lord, they are holding posts which are identical, my lord.
That's not work charged. That's work charged. Others will be a regular casual worker then. If you're just working against no post. A contingent worker. Like quite, you know.
And all the orders also, my lord, it clearly indicates work charge, my lord, behind the name. Till date, my lord. Pay slip, everything, my lord.
Well, we'll file our bullet points, my lord.
We file
The charge will not stop, my lord.
Of course, in this
My
writ petition,
tenacity.
my lord, in this writ petition, of course, my lord,
That
my
appreciation
friend
is
has
there.
not enclosed any.
In the first one, the second one's there. You look at it. Okay, we'll give him benefit. We'll give a short date. We'll conclude it. You file bullet points.
Yes, my lord.
Give him satisfy. You examine what Mr. Nombi submitted regarding the fourth pay commission.
My lord.
Because everything's post 97. If it's pre 97, it's a watershed, and post 97, yes, we can understand. You know that some like what do you call it, differentiation or distinction has been done. But that's not the case. That's why you have to satisfy the court that this what you have done will pass a test of reasonableness. Firstly,
My
how
lord,
the rules are interpreted.
My lord, the initial.
Why is a fit and start hearing or something like that? In fits and starts.
My lord, the first initial appointment order, my lord, of my friend, and this is, my lord, WPC 285/22. My lord, what the office order says, my lord.
Okay, well, you do one thing. You prepare properly. You come to authorities, and then then we will have it on. Now is we're in May, right? 16. Now 16. Okay, we'll have it on, and after 1 week, or we'll have it on 27th. Fresh and bright on Monday.
My lord, can it be 28, my lord?
20.
28.
Okay, 28.
We'll file our bullet points.
Fellow, just ready, because that's only he satisfied a court. Just come some authority that say that suppose something has been done, like whether it amounts to a sort of something that has been extended to them, which should not have been done as per law. Now, in those cases, suppose a higher scale being paid to somebody without being regular promotion. Just giving an example, that's in service jurisprudence. Suppose Mr. A, he is serving as a peon or chowkidar. Suddenly, he's promoted regularly to LDA. And he's drawing that post without being any formal selection, anything. Now, whether that pay can be recoverable from him.
No, my lord, as far as recovery is concerned, my lord is correct.
Yes. No,
Then,
I'm saying that recovery and whether that's wrong. Now, whether the giving him, coming to the root of whether advancing that higher pay scale is right or wrong. It comes to that. It comes to this case here. Whether the government the state in its actions is justified, or firstly, what in the first place was it allowed to them, wrongly or regularly?
It was allowed
and as per from the papers, nothing irregular can be made out from the fourth pay commission.
My lord, as per the
only thing that you come back now after fifth pay commission
lord,
and say that this letter 97,
No, my lord.
and then finance department has the last say. So some finance commissioner sits there and says, no, they should be paid. That means he becomes the law over all the rules. No, they should be paid this extended scale.
My lord will kindly appreciate, my lord.
That's the thing.
No, my lord will kindly appreciate one aspect, my lord.
I'll appreciate all aspects.
The financial,
yes, not only one aspect.
The finance
2, 3, 4,
department,
5.
my lord,
Yes.
the finance department has stuck to only one point, my lord. One point is that post 1997.
But they didn't do that earlier. It's just somebody who's sitting at the desk has seen this. Since the memorandum is there, post 97, not allowed. What's being done? We'll undo everything.
And what have they done?
And against of the memorandum which has already been issued with regard to implementation of the Fifth Pay Commission. That you have to take consideration. And you're trying to colloquial,
my lord,
to hide behind the
no, my lord,
behind this, behind that what's the overriding effect of the rules?
My lord,
then you going back to
my lord,
interpretation.
the only advantage, my lord, which my friends are having is that, my lord, because it simply says work charge. So they said that yes, we also come under work charge.
They are work charge. You're a government advocate.
But
same thing,
my
Mr.
lord,
Hazarika, Mr. Ibrahim.
even their initial appointment orders also clearly says temporary, my lord. Yes.
Check the records.
Yes. Let us.
You examine, Mr.
My lord, office order number page 18. What it says, my
We'll
lord.
have one day 28th, and then we'll finish on that day. Come with authorities. You examine the red petition also, where they have given the, and you examine and you get a copy of the fifth pay commission from your office, from the department, and read carefully what are the inputs that are given at that point of time, because it discuss inputs also, and the paragraphs that they regard the recommendations, how they arrived at. So if their submissions correct, that at the time when the fifth pay commission sat, and they came to a finding that yes, they had this number, and these people are included, then where's the space for the government to interpret that they should not be included in the,
my lord, government,
the revised pay?
in my respectful submission, government has, my lord, all liberty, my lord. They can take part of it, they can reject a part of it also.
Of course. No, we're not saying liberty, we're saying the reasonableness of taking action now. If the recommendation says otherwise, can you recommend something else that's not there?
But in the recommendation also it states, my lord, that there should be no work charge appointments.
My lord,
that
my
also,
friend is
that
trying to say the
observation
king
is
can
also-
do no wrong.
What recommendation is said no work charge appointment? That is just a king
that,
can do.
5.4, my lord, that notification, 2017.
The king can do no wrong. This is
We're just going around in circles. Ultimately, it's the rules, my lord, and the rules have to prevail.
This is a resolution.
Where is that affidavit?
And resolution says what? It's not clear. The work charge establishment, the existing rules, orders, regulations will continue.
This is
Existing rules, orders, regulations,
government
work charge
resolutions
will
on the-
continue.
government
No employment should be made. They recommend that the recommendation is that don't make any further work charge employments. So they said, okay, fine. For the work charge people, they already appointed, existing rules, regulations will apply.
That is what it also means.
They come under that.
And the fourth pay, when they were granted, my lord,
Yes.
that will continue.
That will continue under existing, exactly. And the
So,
thing
my
is
lord,
that is why office memorandum says what?
So, my lord,
It says the revised pay structure will also be applicable to members of the work charge establishing holding post and pay skills. That means that they should not be deprived. You understand? If you're holding a work charge post against LDA or UDA or whatever, that's the thing. So just in continuation. So at one hand, what is it, to my understanding, I don't know, it's just an observation, you can prove me wrong, is protecting the rights of those people who are already in the work charge establishment. Without, and then because of the burden it has on the in the exchequer, so they said don't make any more work charge appointments. That's too simple understanding.
My lord is absolutely right, my lord.
Just that, because employees have their rights also. So anyway, you just prepare, but you can prove me wrong. You prove the court wrong, so you can argue otherwise. And bring us some sizzling authority that says otherwise also. How will we know? Mr. Kibaji, no, this is matter remains part heard. This for further hearing on 28 May. Next date, the parties are permitted to submit the bullet points and authorities, and endeavour shall be disposed of on the day. Yes.
My apologies, my lord. Can it be 29th, my lord?
Why 28th is your birthday?
No, not my birthday, my lord, but
someone's birthday. You see, the court has to, unless you invite all of them to the birthday party, no, it'll be fixed on 28th. Yes.
He also, my lord, we had to wait. My friend was eating in the canteen. He was found in the canteen. He was eating.
Food for him is paramount. It's sanctimonious. You can't. That's something. There are two things, in a person has sleep and food, which sanctimonious. But that's the thing.
And for the kind of job he's doing, he requires the fuel.
Yes. Before in the hostel in Delhi, suppose before the exams and all, if you write don't disturb, studying, your friend come and kick the door down. What if I don't disturb sleeping? It will never disturb you. So the sleeps and breathing is very important. Yes.
Oblige.
Oblige.